Are you feeling unmotivated? Stuck in a never-ending cycle of naps, snacks, and regret? Have you ever procrastinated so hard that you're now watching a video about procrastination? Congratulations! You might just be lazy. But don't panic, because today we're going to fix that. Welcome to How to Stop Being Lazy for Real this time, a video that, let's be honest, you'll probably consider watching later, then never actually watch. But let's try anyway. First things first, nobody cares if you're lazy. Seriously, no one. Everyone is too busy worrying about their own lives to sit around wondering why you haven't moved from the couch since Tuesday. At best, you might get a "wow, that sucks," before people go back to their own problems. Well, life moves on, my friend. And if you don't move with it, you're just furniture. And guess what? Nobody admires furniture. You know what lazy people get in life? Ignored, passed over, stuck in the same loop of, I'll start tomorrow, until it's 20 years later, and they're still binge-watching Netflix in bed. So if you're waiting for some life-changing moment to suddenly make you productive, here's a wake-up call. That moment is now. But first, let's be honest. If you have the option to be lazy, well, that means you're already winning at life. No, really. Because guess what? People who are struggling to survive don't get to sit around thinking, should I be productive today? Or should I just not? They have to work. They have to move. Meanwhile, you're out here, lying in bed like a human burrito, debating whether to start your day or watch just one more episode, which we all know turns into 6. Now, I'm not saying you have to be grinding 24/7. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m., meditate, read 5 self-help books, and run a marathon before breakfast. But come on. You can do better than lying around like a soggy French fry. Let's take a look around you. Is your room a mess? Is there a mystery pile of clothes in the corner? Do you have a cup of old coffee that's turned into a science experiment? Yeah, that's a problem. A messy space equals a messy mind. You can't expect your brain to function when your surroundings look like a crime scene. So, before you even think about productivity, grab a trash bag and start cleaning. And throw out that weird cup on your nightstand. You know the one. Trust me, once you clean your space, your motivation will go from 0 to slightly less terrible, and that's progress. Now, let's talk about something called the halo effect. You ever notice how successful people just seem to have their lives together? Like no matter what they do, they just look like winners? That's because they put in the effort to appear that way. It's not that they magically woke up successful. No one wants to spend hours at the gym, eat healthy, or work long hours, but they do it because the results are worth it. They put in the work, so people respect them. Meanwhile, if you spend your days lying in bed, eating chips, and saying, I'll start next week, guess what? No one's taking you seriously. Want to be more confident? Sit up straight. Dress like you care about life. Stop spending 3 hours scrolling TikTok when you have actual goals to chase. And speaking of doom scrolling, you ever spend way too much time on your phone, then suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you have no idea what happened? That's because social media is designed to keep you trapped. It's turning your brain into mashed potatoes. You know that feeling of exhaustion after scrolling for hours? That's not laziness. That's mental fatigue. Your brain is so overstimulated that doing anything else feels impossible. So what's the fix? Set a screen time limit. Use your phone as a tool, not a black hole. If you pick it up for a reason, stick to that reason. Here's the truth. Motivation is a scam. If you wait to feel like doing something, you'll never do it. Because guess what? No one feels like doing hard things. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. And discipline means doing it even when you don't feel like it. All right, we're at the end. And now you have 2 choices. Click away, do nothing, and stay exactly where you are. Or apply this advice, actually get up, and change your life. It's your call. But just remember, if you pick option 1, don't complain a year from now when you're still in the same spot. Now go forth and get your life together.